Sagittarius, and welcome to your love reading for the next 3 months. This is a timeless reading, which means you can watch it anytime you like, and if it resonates, it's for you. If not, just choose another video. So, and it's you can watch this if you're Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So let's see if this is something for you. First, something about your sign. This is the tarot card for Sagittarius, and it's an angel pouring water between 2 cups, as you can see. And about your sign, you Sagittarius, you're wild at heart. You are really a very philosophical truth seeker, and makes you headstrong, and also you can be a very good leader. You're also very creative and passionate, and you are the spiritual seeker. You are so curious and adventurous. And looking at this card, the triangle here in the middle of the chest here, it's a symbol of fire. And the Isis flowers here are a symbol of the link between God and human. So between the divine and the physical, the manifest world and the unmanifest world. And the tempering here, this is called tempering, pouring water between 2 cups. It's a symbol of how you Sagittarius are always trying to mix things to achieve the perfect solution in your quest for truth. So enough about your sign. Let's see why you need this reading. This is a love reading, so we're going to start by looking at your past. Where do you come from in your love situation? Where do you come from? What's your background here? Why do you need this reading? What happened for you, Sagittarius, in your love life? Let's see the background. Let's see what the cards have to say here around your background, your backstory here. The backstory of Sagittarius. So this is you looking for truth, as you always do, Sagittarius. Looks very happy here. Perfect home, lots of stability, victory. So why do you need the love reading then, if it has been so successful? Let's ask the cards. Why does Sagittarius need the love reading? Okay, you feel restricted. You felt restricted in some way. Lots of worry, anxiety. So, as I interpret it, it can be a situation that seems perfect, like the perfect marriage or the perfect relationship, and you've had all what you could ask for, just watching it from outside, sort of outside perspective. But something in this relation or this situation haven't been as good as it looks. In fact, it has been very restricting, suffocating almost. Has been suffocating you, making you feel trapped, like a prisoner of this seemingly happy situation. So maybe you have been through a divorce of a marriage or a relationship that to everybody else seemed like a very, very happy union. Just that from the inside, on the inside, behind the curtain, so to speak, it wasn't happy at all for you. It made you feel like a prisoner somehow. Why did you feel like a prisoner in this situation? You're waiting for something else. You had a longing for something else, something more. It's like you said to yourself, this can't be all. Something is missing. Something isn't right here. There is something else for me, but what? What could that be? What could that be? So let's ask the cards here. What is it that you long for, that you didn't have in this seemingly happy situation / relationship? What is it that you're longing for, waiting for? You're waiting for the ships to come in. What is it that you want them to bring to you? What was missing in this earlier situation, this earlier relationship? What was it that you lacked? So you lacked some kind of stability and security, maybe more. You lacked some kind of a sense of feeling secure and safe. Could have been in yourself. I mean, like maybe you had all the material stuff, but you lacked the psychological kind of safety. Like if you don't have a partner who you feel safe with, secure with, the relationship can never be the soft place for you to fall. So no matter how much economical stability or material stability we have, we will always feel insecure because we lack the psychological or spiritual safety of being connected to someone who really understands us. You might have also lacked possibility and options in the relationship, like it was too restricted, too conformed, too boxed in sort of, and you want something much more out of the box, maybe more where you give each other more freedom, maybe a kind of relationship like non-conventional sort of relationship, like more giving each other enormous kind of freedom, maybe even freedom to flirt with others or have sex with others or travel a lot or be very independent, or maybe just a relationship with less jealousy. It could have been an issue for you. So maybe you might want you may have been longing for something with more freedom, more possibility of choices, and could have also been the other way around, that you felt, no, I'm taking that back. I feel like, because we were asking here what you long for, so to me it seems like you long for the possibility of more options, more alternative ways of creating a relationship. And also the passion. There seems to have been lack of passion, and that is what you long for now. Creativity and passion. So if we're gonna ask the cards, what is requested of you here? What can you do to create this kind of relationship that you're longing for? What is needed from your side? What do you need to work on here? What task do you need to take on to bring this forth in your life? So it seems like you might have some wounds, some issues you need to deal with here. For me, this card is physical or psychological wounds. Like there could be that you need to take care of your physical health more, and like taking better care of your body, because that will influence also your psyche, and you will be like stronger and more fit for life, sort of. But to me, this is also, for me, often more of a psychological than a physical wound, because this is for me a lot about the feeling of being excluded, the feeling of rejection, of not being able to come inside in the warmth that we can see through this window, a feeling of being outside, of not being invited to the party, so to speak, and having less than others, lacking. So it seems like you have to change your mindset somehow, and I cannot answer what you need to do to change that mindset. It might be something you could do on your own or with the support from your friends, but it can also be necessary for you to go to therapy and heal some wounds, either from your childhood or from past relationships or a previous marriage or something. But it seems like you need to heal something in yourself. I think you know what kind of healing I'm talking about here. And you also need to start believing in your strength and your capability of creating the kind of life and the relationship you're longing for. So instead of feeling like a victim, like your hands are bound here, you can't do anything to affect or change the situation. This is really to realize that it's all in your power. It's all in your power. And there seems to be something with your emotional life that you need to look at. Maybe you need to be more open and willing to feel your feelings and be more honest about what you really feel. And you know, sometimes it's so easy, even though it feels very, very hard, it's so easy that all we need to do is just being very honest to ourselves and acknowledge what we feel and just feel it, even though it might feel uncomfortable or painful or hurtful. We just need to let all the emotions run through us until they're sort of dancing, they're giving them space to dance their dance, and do it until the dance is over, sort of. So there could be something here about you repressing your feelings, not wanting to feel the pain or the loneliness or the feeling of being outside. So sometimes the healing is just about, I would say often, or maybe all of the time, it's about accepting and just feeling what we feel and make no resistance to those feelings, and be willing to be uncomfortable for a while until the feelings have sort of acted themselves out inside of us. Let's have one or two cards more on the advice here for you, how to get the relationship you're longing for. Okay, so also be brave and don't be afraid to act and make the first move here. You can go after what you want, but you need to be brave, and you can also challenge yourself with, sending that message, that text message, or calling someone, or just being sort of the the pursuer. So it seems like you might have been too passive, just waiting for someone to come to you or discover you. You might have to take action a bit more yourself. Not be afraid. You have to be okay with the possibility of rejection, of course, because when you send that message, or you give someone that offered, you ask them if they want to go out with you or see you or something, you always take a big risk of being rejected, and that can really hurt, of course. But the only chance to win is by taking the risk of losing. So it goes like hand in hand. So if you do what the cards advise you to do, what kind of love can you expect? What could come in for you here the next 3 months, Sagittarius? What can you expect to be given to you from the universe here? What could come in for you? What's the possibility of things coming in for you? Wow. Bottom of the deck, the Sun, soulmate card. Very, very happy card. And also, this is very much a soulmate card. What I can see for you coming in here is a lot of attraction. This is a very sexual card as well, I think. A lot of romantic and relationship energy in this card, and this is very much a soulmate card, and this as well. And you might be able to meet someone here, someone coming in for you who could be your true match, really, and someone who could help you, relieve you of your burdens, help you to close an old cycle here and experience something really rich and interesting and deep. So I guess that's what all people really are longing for, the kind of love that feels like you met the old friend from a past lifetime and you know each other from the start, sort of. Let's have some other cards here. I'm going to take some advice from the Jungian cards. So 10. Card number 10 here. Let's see what the Jungian cards have to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change. Okay. 8 of Cups. So according to this deck, it's not the classic interpretations always, but this is romance, really. Not the most stable relationship, maybe, but it's really about saying yes to your emotions. Again, it reminds me of this card. By opening up your cups of emotions, change might come in a drastic way, and it can be very, very romantic. It can be, in the worst case, it can be a superficial kind of romantic thing coming in, but in the best sense, it's this kind of childish, in a good way, childish, innocent kind of love that you will find through your intuition and your feelings rather than your thinking mind. It's not a path taken through rationality, but through emotion and intuition. So that this might be as an advice for you to open up the emotional side more and go more on intuition than rational thinking here, and try to find the, you're good at this, Sagittarius, you're good at finding the going in the direction of fun and light-headed adventures, and just, you know, follow your bliss sort of way. So this might be like a bit of an advice for you how to change the situation. But also remember to take care of your wounds there, because there's always some kind of lessons for us. Once we're finished with one lesson, life gives us another lesson. So if we take them on wholeheartedly, things really move in our life and change and develop. And that's always rewarding, especially for a truth seeker like yourself, Sagittarius. So good luck. Hope everything will go splendidly well for you. Bye bye.